Of course I want us to win. But this game means way more than that. Good people, it's your boy Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back, like I never left. Happy Friday. Appreciate all the love y'all been giving, man. Y'all been doing y'all thing with the likes and the subs, getting closer to 22K. I appreciate you. I don't ever mind saying that I appreciate y'all, man. I wouldn't exist if it wasn't from the support of y'all, man. Appreciate to the cartel, La Familia. Love y'all. Let's talk about how important this game is. Now, see, all week has been about everything almost but football for me. I have no doubt that we're going to have our X's and O's together. So let me touch on that first before I get to why this game is so important. X's and O's wise, man, I think we match up very well with the Rams. The Rams have some great players on their side. Y'all know about Puka Nacua. Cooper Kupp is back. Matthew Stafford. I forgot the name of their tight end, but if Matthew Stafford has time, they will distribute that ball well. They love to run deep crossing patterns to confuse safeties. They love to run bunch formations. They love motion. And what Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay love to do is dress things up crazily before snap, just to run basic concepts post snap. But they like to do it very well. Matthew has no problem with firing that ball in there. Great passer of the ball, literally top 10 arm in the league. Not necessarily quarterback in my eyes, but he has, when he gets on the hot streak, he's hard to deal with. That's why he got that championship. But I think that our defense, the key to this game is simple. The Rams want to run the ball. They run the ball successfully last week with the Steelers, but the Steelers just have more talent than them. We have more talent than them. So we should overwhelm them with just how much talent we have on this team. But if we play them like lightly or play them sweet or whatever, we will lose this game. We can't overlook them looking at the Eagles or something like that because, of course, that game is next. We need to take and put full energy into this Rams game. They're going to try to run the ball on us. So we have to be disciplined in stopping the run. I know the biggest way to alter this game is quarterback sacks, pressures. But I can see the Rams running some screen plays. I can see them getting the ball out of Matthew Stafford's hand quick. They know we're trying to wreck this game by passing. By rushing the passer. They know it. Sean McVay's not stupid. He knows what Micah Parsons can do to a game. He saw what the Eagles did to his team. So trust me, getting the ball out of Matthew Stafford's hands is going to be important. But what we've noticed and what I've seen throughout the week is their offensive line gets tired over time. So we have to be disciplined early in the game. Sound defense, not trying to be the game changer too early unless it comes to you. Let it come to you. Play sound defense. Do your job. That's it. Everything else will come to you later into the game. Don't try to force it. You feel me? And like I said, it'll all come to you. Interior pressure will be important. Mozzie Smith, this is a big game for you. Jonathan Hankins, Oso Digizua, Golston. Everybody that's playing in that D tackle room, Gallimore. It's a very important game. We have to be sound up the middle, like I said, because they're planning on running on us. They might be trying to get on the edges, but I plan on D-Law and Micah holding it down. I would love to see Rashaan Evans get on the field. We haven't seen him yet, but I would love to see what he got. Marquise Bell, that rotation, Marquise Bell, Damone Clark, Rashaan Evans. I want to see what we got. See if we have a legitimized linebacker room. I really, really do. So that's key. I'm talking defense because on offense, I plan on Dak Prescott having a pretty good game. The middle of that field is going to be attackable. I got him using his legs for about 20 to 30 yards, just in the right parts of the game. Like, if everything is covered up, I got Dak taking that 3 to 4. Keeping the chains moving, staying ahead of the chains. I got Jake Ferguson having a good game. I got Tony Pollard having a good catching game. Yeah, a good catching game. I know Tony needs to get established, but we're going to touch on that in a little bit. I got Brandon Cooks having a good game. I would love to see more crossing patterns with Cooks. Just get the ball into his hands. Him and CD, get the ball into their hands, let him create. I want to see Brandon Cooks catching a little bit more crossing patterns, not just sending him on deep patterns to where they realize he's a decoy. Get the ball into his hands, get him established, get a momentum going. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little bit of less Michael Gallup, a little bit more Brandon Cooks. Defensively, I want to see Jay Lou lock in. No disrespect. I sent a tweet out yesterday just saying J. Lou looks lazy in motion patterns and certain things where he's just like not super engaged. Just be engaged, man. I'm not a professional athlete defensive back. You are. And when you playing at your top level, you're one of the best in the league. I just want you locked in. It's a very important game. Just lock in, J. Lou. You know what I'm saying? Because I got the rest of the defense coming to play. I got everybody coming to play. We know it's time to build some momentum in this season. And with the Philly game coming up, that can be a win or loss. Let's just keep it real. We don't want to end up with a 2-game slide in the middle of the season. We don't want to wake up 4-4 playing around. So this game is pivotal. You can either go 6-2, 5-3, like this is the way the next 2 games can swing, or you can end up 4-4 and the season can be teeter-tottering. This game is important. We got to handle our business. Dak Prescott, I already got you showing up. We're not worried about that. Look, I know Dak's been hearing everything. I just want Dak to play his game. Play your game. Don't worry about nobody else. Don't be trying to overextend yourself. Don't say, I got to look like this or do this. Everything is going to come to you. You're an 8-year veteran in this game. When you in your bag, we unstoppable. And you was in your bag last week. Using your legs, being a playmaker, just playing football. Stop overthinking. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm giving Dak a pep talk like he needs to hear from me. Just know I got faith in 4. That's all you need to know. I just feel like we're going to go out there. We're going to establish our offense, get up by a score or 2. I can see the score being maybe 14-3, 14-7. But I can see the Rams starting to press. They start pressing, holding the ball a little bit longer. That's when our pass rush will overwhelm them. Game over. That's what I see. I can see it being a little bit close earlier. They're going to be trying to get in their offense. We'll be getting our offense, maybe a little bit of chess match back and forth. But I got us getting a lead, maybe like a 17-7. And by that time, they'll start to press. It'll be like early third quarter. And then I see us taking over. If you look at our defense, I know we had a couple of mishaps, but overall, let's not forget, we still have one of the better defenses in the league, like top 3. And in my mind, we're not 3. Like, I know everybody wants to get down ourselves. Although we lost Trayvon Diggs, get well soon Diggs, we still have one of the better defenses in the NFL. You can say the Browns are better or whoever you want to say is better. You can't go 5 teams without mentioning the Cowboys. And when you have one of the better defenses in the league, especially in the passing game, like the Eagles are one of the best teams in the rush department. Can't run on the Eagles. But you also can't pass on the Cowboys. Everybody thinks you can. They want to get in their mind that you can. But if you look at our stats, when we're in our bag, it's hard to pass on the Cowboys. It's not just because of our corner play. It's a culmination of both. Our pass rush will get to you and affect your quarterback, get him off his spot. And Matthew Stafford ain't about to scramble for 10 to 15 yards, which has been our Achilles heel. Matthew Stafford's going to stand in there and try and fire. If we just get him off his spot, game over. Game over. Micah Parsons, that guy having 2 sacks this week. Maybe 3. I got to be in one of those games where it's like, yo, that's why we got 11. Because y'all already on 11's bad side. Y'all been disrespectful. So I got Micah getting home. I got Osa getting home. I can see a 5-sack week. 5-sack week. I can see the Cowboys terrorizing. I can see them probably taking Matthew Stafford out of the point. Just get him out of the game. You know. But I want to talk about why this game is important. If you made it this far, type you made it this far in the comments. But this game is important simply because of this. The Cowboys are a reactionary organization. We are not proactive at all. You know, when we want the Cowboys to do things, they never do. They just never do. We want them to go make a trade. I don't know who it's going to be for. I feel like the Cowboys will make a trade, but the severity of the trade will be contingent upon this Sunday. I don't see them, I stand corrected if they make a trade before the game. They are reactionary. They want to look at this game. Like they haven't had plenty of games to look and see, well, we kind of need something like this. They want to look at this game and make their evaluation after that. So what does that tell you? Well, do you want them to lose, Rome? No, I ain't crazy. I don't want us to lose. I just told you how important these games are. It's one of those things where it's weird. I want us to look like we need something but still be dominant. I don't even know if that's possible, but seriously. Tony Pollard is phenomenal, but I think Tony Pollard needs a running mate. And I don't know if they fully trust Rico Dowdle, and that's a problem. Because if you're not going to put your trust fully in Rico Dowdle, then where are we going to go? Because you don't trust Deuce Vaughn. You just don't. I don't know if they're going to give him the carries. It's just too important of a season to put it on Deuce's back. So where are you going to go? You going to trade for a back? There's 2 backs out there you can trade for, Dalvin Cook or Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry stuff I've been trying to avoid and not talk about it because it's a pipe dream. But do I think it works? Yeah, absolutely. Derrick Henry at this stage of his career is better than what Zeke was giving us. I don't know about him in pass pro. I don't watch him close enough. I presume that he's decent. But outside of pass pro, look at his yards per carry in stack boxes. Derrick Henry would give us an element to our offense we don't have right now. That I can run no matter what element. And right now we can't with Tony. Tony can take the carry, but he's getting 2 yards, 3 yards, and he's getting worn down. So the big plays are kind of lesser than they used to be. Yes, Derrick Henry works. I don't know about the capologist stuff. That's for Stephen Jones and them to figure out. But if our running game can't get out of the mud, considering we just got our run game coordinator back, if it can't get out of the mud, the Cowboys will get reactionary and do something. So you kind of want to win and dominate, but you kind of want the run game to struggle. Because that'll make them, if the run game goes off this week, you can kiss any idea of getting a back goodbye. If the run game struggles, but we still win, and TP catches some balls out of the backfield or makes one big run, but he can't get out of the blocks, we in the game. We might end up making a trade for Derrick Henry or Dalvin Cook or somebody like that. But right now, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see the Cowboys doing that. And, they're saying that we might go for like a corner or some more defensive help. I don't care. Just don't rest on your laurels. We're never going to be the Eagles. We got to let that dream go. The Cowboys are never going to be Howie Roseman and them. They get busy when it comes to trading and building a roster. They do. And we get busy usually with development. That's how we've stayed in the game. Because it ain't been from free agency and trading. We stay in the game from developing our players. But sometimes you got to add a little, if you're a chef, you add a little sprinkle on it. And we ain't been adding a little sprinkle on it. We've been serving you your meal, but sometimes meal can be perfect. Just need a little salt, a little fresh cracked pepper, You at a Italian spot, can I get a little Parmesan over the top? Just a little something. We just need a little something. We ain't going to be like the Eagles don't do that. The Eagles like, yo, bring me a lobster tail to add to this meal. Like, they go harder. And at this point, I'm done arguing with it. Y'all win. Y'all GM go harder than ours. I concede. I don't concede that your team better than mine. Y'all going to have to just beat us and make me say it. But until y'all beat us these 2 times, I ain't saying nothing. But, yeah, man, we need this game to go. We need to win. We also need to make the front office say we need a little something. A little something. A little Danos on it. Just a little something. But look, it's your boy, Mr. Ron. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments about what I think will take to win this game and what y'all think about us making a move before the trade deadline. I feel like the game got to go a perfect way for us to do that. But look, man, I'm going to go live tomorrow night. We're going to talk about it further as a family. Cartel come together, and I'll holler.